There are no officially maintained statistics that record the practice of charging the mound in a Major League Baseball game. Typically, though not always, it goes something like this. The pitcher throws a pitch that either hits the batter or almost does. The batter is convinced that the pitcher threw at him on purpose. The batter drops his bat and runs to the mound with the intent of fighting the pitcher. Simultaneously, players from both teams jump out of the dugouts and bullpens and onto the field to turn the affair into a group project of one kind or another. From here, all kinds of shocking, ridiculous, and hilarious events can and do unfold. This is self-evidently amazing. In the moment, the crowd goes nuts. That night, fans across the country gawk at the footage on SportsCenter. Years and even decades later, millions pull up baseball fight compilations on YouTube and enjoy the show all over again. Although this does usually result in ejections that materially impact the game and sometimes suspensions that impact future games, it's not as though a player is awarded a run for landing a right hook. Mound chargings are extracurricular activities, so it makes sense that they aren't logged as official baseball events in the way runs, hits, and errors are. But for almost as long as I've watched baseball, I've wished that, for entertainment purposes, if for no other reason, there were some kind of standardized, browsable record of mound charging. A cleaned up, reviewed, and graded dataset that would allow us to explore the history of this impromptu human fireworks display. For the longest time, I lamented that such a thing did not exist. And then I said to myself, well, just make it yourself then, dummy. After scouring newspaper archives and reviewing all the tape I could get my hands on, I have ended up with 264 events that satisfy my definition of a mound charging that warrants documentation. This sample is by no means definitive, nor is it complete. I can virtually guarantee that I've missed a few, but I'm confident that between the years 1950 and 2025, I've scooped up almost all of them. Rather than compiling an archive of every baseball fight, I decided to narrow the focus to mound charging specifically because the conditions of the fight are so clearly set. Somebody has beef with the pitcher, or the pitcher has beef with somebody, or both. So much beef that they're able to first complete a journey of approximately 60 feet 6 inches without getting cold feet or thinking twice. These conflicts are rife with in-game politics. Sometimes they really are blind fits of rage, but other times these battles are waged matter-of-factly, even reluctantly, and thought of as a necessary means of upholding norms and maintaining a balance of power. Some are the boiling over of a feud that's been simmering for hours, weeks, even years. Other grievances are literally 2.5 seconds old. The fights themselves are spectacles, but the real fun is to be found in the personalities and circumstances that precipitate them. Every single one of these fights is an invitation to explore a story, and more often than not, it's a great story. Let's take a look around.